get over there, and now you got Rob, because Rob is a lover. He felt, and when Rob is in love, he's in love, and I know he fell in love with you because I know he don't know how to do fake love like some other people do for the camera.
I can't do no fake love. I can't do fake people. None of that.
So when you got into this thing with him and you had the son, you had the heir to the Kardashian name to them, because that's what they think. That's how they think.
I'm like, it ain't that deep.
That's not how you think. That's how they think.
That's terrible.
So now you got him. Are they calling trying to mess it up? Are they trying to end it?
No, not at all. I mean, I think it's pretty flattering, you know, because the first time that, like you said, me and Kim was hanging out, she had like posted a picture of like a cutout or whatever, and that's how we started hanging out. And then her brother reached out. I'm like, hey. But when he first reached out, I was like, wait a minute, he's trying to set me up. Nah, I'm straight, bruh. Nah,
So he pursued you.
Yeah, you think I'm gonna knock on it? Hi, I was just in the neighborhood. No.
Get my drink right now.
I'm just in the neighborhood. Hi, what do you think?
Okay, so,
Yeah.
But isn't it funny how Black Twitter and just Twitter in general and everybody assumed that you were pursuing it and that you were the person trying to plot all this together? Because never have I ever heard until right now that he was pursuing you.
Yeah.
So Rob pursues you, you give him the time of day, and then all of a sudden now you feel him, he feels you, and you decide,
Go in, baby.
I'm gonna be drunk by the end of this interview. Okay, so then.
Don't worry, we'll hang out. We'll
okay.
hit the block.
So now you're together.
Yeah.
And do you feel like, because when you get with him,
Right.
TYGA's over there with a 16-year-old Kylie.
Hey guys, you're back with another video. This is Lady Pow Production, and it seems as though Blac Chyna has been back in the scene. She has been doing interviews, and we've seen her on the Grammys. Seems like Miss Blac Chyna is out to collect some coins. Well, based off the interview that I've watched, it seems as though Blac Chyna has changed for the better. She's back on a spiritual path. She seems to be taking time to heal herself and to eliminate others that aren't benefiting well in her life, like her mom. And it's sad to say that, but it seems as though her mom is still showing more of explicit negative energy and attention, and it seems as though Blac Chyna wants nothing to do with it. And we could vouch for that because Tokyo Tony's been on YouTube just like showing us her other side. Like, she let us know she hasn't talked to her daughter in months, about 7 to 8 months, and she's been ignoring her. Tokyo Tony mom is right now living in a hotel, and she's not doing so well, as in she says she's waiting for her house to be finished, and she's going through some situation with her ex, and it's just a mess. And you know, them two are not really communicating. So it seems as though Blac Chyna has eliminated her mom out her relationship because she no longer sees it as a healthy relationship. She wants to have a loving relationship with her mother, but it seems as though the moms nowadays, especially the famous moms, they kind of just like fail their daughters. Like, we got examples like Blueface mom. She's always on interviews talking about business that's just not her own. And then you got mothers like Kim Kardashian's mom, Kris Jenner, who exploits her own daughters and granddaughters. And then, you know, we got mothers like Blac Chyna's mother, who's like envious of her daughter, and instead of like being a listening ear and supportive, especially as an adult, you need your mother more than ever now as an adult, because the world is just ugly. You kind of need like a loyal person by your side. But if your mom is talking trash about you and telling your business every time you two get into a fallout and comfortable with it, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not everyone's so like quick to tell people their business. And it seems as though these moms have no chill button, and I feel like it's because no one protected them during their time in their generation. Our mothers went through a lot in the past, and I feel as though they got a lot of trauma in healing, that they need to face on their own, but they're stuck in their ways and they're just not ever going to change. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad that Blac Chyna, you could tell she wants her mom, but she has to keep a distance because it's just not, it's not healthy. It's not healthy at all.
And you're transplanting to LA,
Yep.
figuring it out.
I ain't know nobody else.
Could have lost it all and could have ended up.
Oh, when I got put out and whatnot.
Put out of what?
Oh, of his house.
You did not get put out the house.
Yes, I did.
And I'm not acting surprised.
But let me tell you.
No, wait, I'm not acting surprised because I literally didn't know that.
Yeah.
Put out the house and said you need to leave?
Like, packed my stuff, put it in my truck, well, his truck at the time.
Well, where was King going?
Back and forth to this day.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So when you packed up your things and put it in the box, the little lonely box, and put it in the back of the truck, did you mentally say, I ain't going nowhere, or I'm gonna show you? What was in your mind?
What's the next moves? What's the next moves?
And is that where Rob came about?
Rob didn't come about until 4 years later.
Because you do know, regardless of how that happened, as your friend, I'm telling you, and somebody who's gagging, I have to gag to her face.
Yeah.
Because we don't gossip. Because you know when you got with Rob, we all gagged because it was like the ultimate, or could have been the ultimate chess move. That was not your intention.
No, not at all.
But you saw the stuff online where people said that.
Right, but it didn't even really, it didn't really come full circle. And I'm like, oh, okay, right.
But now I know how the family works, okay? So the minute you get with Rob, you know the crisis management team, they all had a conference call with dial-ins and everything.
Oh, no.
They had to.
Oh, no. Call the church.
Of Latter-day Saints, because it didn't work. So did you ever feel when... Did you... You know, there's nothing worse than somebody just gagging you and looking as good as she does right now.
To me, it seems as though TYGA and Rob were just a bunch of clowns who failed Blac Chyna, and she is not able to collect any child support on these men. And I'm not sure if it's because she makes too much or because they just got great lawyers. And Blac Chyna seems to be like always in lawsuits with either with the Kardashians, or her ex baby fathers. It's just really sad, like the things that she's dealing with, and it will force anyone to change and like look at themselves and just say, man, this is not what I picture I wanted my life to be like. But she does clarify and say they're great baby fathers, and that's the main reason why they're not on child support, because they're playing their part. Okay, so she's not going after the money hungry digging scenario that everyone assumed Blac Chyna was like. And it seems also that Rob Kardashian was the pursuer to Blac Chyna. Blac Chyna had nothing to do with going after Rob, because what TYGA did to her and Kylie, you know, that situation, TYGA dating a young girl, teenage girl at the time. And that was super messy. But Blac Chyna, she grew from that. She co-parenting with TYGA, and you know they do what they got to do for parenting wise. I'm looking at this woman as a person, as a woman who's trying to do her best. She got her own businesses. She got a new home. She's doing everything she's supposed to do for her kids, and I condone her for the things that she's trying to do, because you know how hard it is to be in the industry and have like a great track record and looking as a positive influencer, because people are always looking for your downfalls. And Blac Chyna, she seems to be the image of, you know, what we would call a thought, but girl, she quit her ONLYFANS. She said she didn't see anything beneficial to it. Like, what's the end game to this? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she was making good money, but it wasn't where she wants her new life to be. Okay, she seems to be content with her boyfriend at home, living it up in her mansion. Can you blame the girl? Not at all. I would want to do the same thing with that type of money. So no judgment here. Super super proud of Blac Chyna. I'm glad she's back out in the scene, showing everybody that she's just doing what she got to do to get those coins, but she's not going to do it in the way y'all all assumed her to be doing it, which is popping it, throwing it back, showing it off. You know what I'm saying? The regular bad girls thing. But no, Blac Chyna seems to probably have some new things for us to look at her. She wants a new image, and I feel as though she earned it. You know, she earned it. Let her have her flowers. Go ahead, girl. I'm proud of you. So take time to watch out some of these videos of her interview so you can hear from her mouth how she's doing and how she's going about her life. Don't believe anything. It's so sad that her own mom is putting her down out here in these streets. Blac Chyna, she had to come out the woodworks like, look, I'm good. I am good. Don't listen to other people. Listen to what view me, and then make your call and your judgment. Okay, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to this video. I hope you got some info about what's going on and what's new. And if you could subscribe, become a new subscriber, I'll be able to drop some more videos. I'm not sure if y'all really rocking with me or not, which is cool, but I'll continue to throw these videos so we can know what's going on in the industry. They're not much different than us. They just got bigger bank accounts. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, like this video. If you don't like it, dislike it. Don't dislike it. I'm just kidding. Just like my video, share it, get it out there. Put my video on this algorithm so y'all can see me, see more of me, and we could keep it popping. All right, Lady Pow Production, we out. Until the next video, stay tuned, guys. Bye.
The whole Balenciaga scandal play out, and people were attacking Kim, and she was defending herself and saying that she says it's all wrong for Balenciaga. Did you ever question why she didn't say that same thing when TYGA was dating Kylie?
Maybe she had her own things to like deal with. You know, that's like her little sister in her relationship. Maybe she's not like crowning her, you know, and can't really like tell somebody what to do. You know what I mean?
TYGA and Rob don't pay child support?
No.
Angela.
I know, right?
Isn't that crazy though?
Yeah. It's crazy.
So you're in California and they make people pay child support. Have you not tried to go after child support?
No, I'm okay.
Yeah, you might be okay, but it's not right, and it's not okay. You don't think that, I mean, you know that you deserve it, but you don't want to go after it.
No.
Why? Because it doesn't prove that, it doesn't mean you're weak, and it doesn't.
I feel like if they were like not in their lives, then yeah, they are in their lives.
So they're active.
Right.
They take care of things.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
So the formality of child support, where you get a check and it's all this or that, is not important to you as long as they're active and they're taking care of their kids.
Exactly.
TYGA's a good dad.
I'm not over it, but yeah, I mean, I'm assuming better be.
No, to your kid.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, to Kenya.
Yeah. And Rob is a good dad.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're happy with that?
I'm happy.
Damn, men everywhere right now are cheerleading. They're clapping at this interview because they're on child support.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Okay, so now that we've gone through all of that, are you happy? Are you not happy, but are you content with everything that's happened to you with those two relationships and all that you've gone through with it? Like, are you content with it all? Meaning, like, you're okay with everything. Like, everything is settled. You've moved on, but you found love. You look great. You're successful. All that. Like, the fact that you didn't fold and go home is like the greatest thing because you're still standing.
You can't do that. Yeah.
And you moved out of a house and moved into a big house and you're living comfortably. Like, and you built your own brand. You built your own name. Like,
right.
Okay. When you look at everybody that's tried to play you or every situation that's played out or whatever the internet has said that's not true and how you've not defended yourself or how you've been attacked, are you content and okay with how it's all played out because of how you're standing on your own now?
I mean, I feel like nobody's like really content with it. You just gotta kind of like just move and continue to move forward.
So your thought is just as long as one foot continues to stay in front of the other,
Exactly.
the rest of it doesn't matter.
Nope.
and you don't feel any level of pettiness or wanting to validate the pain that you went through by holding these people accountable in any other way, or you've already done it with the court stuff and whatever else.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they know and I know, so I'm fine with that.
Do you move different with people now as a result of all that?
No, I treat everybody the same.
Oh, you're a better person than me.
I'm not like, oh, this happened to me, like that, like no.
But do you trust differently now?
No, I give everybody like the fair opportunity, you know, because what one person did is not their fault, you know, and I feel like a lot of people do that. And I feel like also too, people do that because they haven't healed from a situation. And that's like major key, and that's like the biggest key, really.
That's some grown woman.
Yeah, because you just never know. Like, you could really miss out on a business opportunity, just anything. You gotta give everybody like that plain respect and just let them do their thing, you know what I mean? And just kind of like, you know, of course, like guard your heart, you know what I mean? Make sure that you're in a safe environment, things like that, and just see how it plays out. But if you bring over like that hurt to like certain things, or this happened or that, it kind of shifts the whole situation, whatever it is. Like if it's a relationship or a business partnership or just anything, or even a friend, you know? Yeah, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So you wanna find love?
Yeah, I mean, not on
Or
the
you want
Zeus
love?
network, but
Do you
yeah.
want,
I
you
would
want
love
a partner? Do you see yourself getting married?
How you gonna ask so many big questions back to back? Okay, one, I'm 45, so I'm thinking of partnership. So as you get successful, as you know, you want a partner, you want somebody that you can, I don't want to say grow old with, but experience the fruit of your labor, you know what I mean? But I had that relationship with my mom. But when I saw you with your mom in the kitchen, that one scene where she was all in your face and you were like, you know, all in her face, whatever, but still showing restraint. Has that always been the nature of your relationship with her?
Not always, but it's definitely something there. And I feel like, you know, we've tried to work out things and whatnot. And only thing I can do as a daughter is honestly just love her, because she's still my mom at the very end of the day. You know, and I still love her to now, like even sitting right here now. You know what I mean? And I don't take things so much to the heart, because you just never know what the next person's like going through. So I just pray for her. I see it as very hurtful, you know, but I don't take it to heart. I just pray about it and I give it to God and I just wash my hands with it. And then with that, I just basically take all of that and remember, you know, that I have 2 kids, of course, and that they're gonna have a happy, beautiful life and a mom that's there and just everything else underneath the sun, you know? But I love Tony. I love Shalana. Yeah.
When you were growing up, was there ever, because when my mom and I were, when I was a little kid, about up to about 6, 7 when she got into drugs, she was cool. She had a great job. You know, we had Santa came every Christmas. We had gifts. We had the parties. We had the cakes. We had all that. We had whatever, Halloween and stuff. And then when drugs started happening, she turned into a different person. But I didn't understand drugs, so I just kind of was still going through this craziness where furniture was disappearing. Santa wasn't coming no more. Oh, now we lost our apartment. Was there a time where you were growing up with her where was it always like this, where she is now, or was it different and over time it became what it is today?
I feel like with the whole social media, it's very loud. It's very loud. Really, it is hurtful. It hurts my feelings, I ain't gonna lie, like absolutely, but.
So that hurts your feelings?
Yeah. It's, at the end of the day, it's my mom. It's just like, you know what I mean?
You gave her a lot of grace though when you guys were on that reality show, because in the kitchen that moment, she could have got a 2-piece. I mean, the way she was behaving. Why did you give her grace?
I'm not about to hit my mom, that's ridiculous.